Ndabia Ndewon. My name is Dr. Chimeze Isaac Ukebu, the Honorable Commissioner for Transport, Abia State. So far, I have different projects within the ministry. Right, we have a project which is taken over by Planet Project. That's the establishment of central bus terminal in Aba and Omai. So it's in progress now. By God's grace, very soon is going to be completed. What we intend doing is to have a one-stop transportation hub. If you are traveling, all what you need to do, you enter a place, you can go through rail, you can go through the bus, or even through the tricycle. So very soon we complete. That project also covers junction improvements. That's where you see the junctions, what you call the roundabouts, being improved, upgraded to a modern roundabout, as you may call it, and setting up of street lights and traffic control sensors. In that project also, we are building up bus shelters and bus stops, designated areas where buses will stop. It's no longer stopping on the road anyhow. This is one of the projects. And like I said earlier, very soon we're also rolling out 20 electric buses. We've concluded all the processes, and by God's grace, within the next 2 months, the buses will be commissioned. I had already concluded with Kocharis. Kocharis is a world-known motor vendor, and they have an assembly plant. As soon as possible, the buses will be rolled out in the states for urban mass transport. I want you also to know that, like I mentioned, that one of our mandates is to collect revenue. We make sure that revenues are collected. We increase the IGR because we understand that except there is money, the state will not be able to do the necessary things they are supposed to do, like the provision of all these amenities, both economic and social infrastructure, will not be possible if revenues are not properly collected. That will help a lot in doing here. We also manage parks. We make sure that there is no proliferation of illegal parks all over. And apart from even having illegal ones, we make sure that the ones that are approved, that they have the necessary amenities that will befit a good park. My ministry also is overseeing the airport project, which is ongoing. As we speak now, the enumeration is completed and concluded rather, and the access to the runway is ongoing now, being constructed. So by God's grace, His Excellency, our Executive Governor, Dr. Alex Oti, has already promised Abians that the project, which anyway we are partnering with federal government, might be completed within 24 months. That hopefully will come to being. And again, what we do, we also coordinate the activities of the transport union. If you do not set a check on balance to any of the unions, they may go out of their way to do things that may not actually be acceptable by our people. So what we do is our responsibility as the Ministry of Transport to make sure we coordinate the activities and put them to checks. And of course, they're also helpful in the government. But also, we maintain sanity in our roads. Maintain sanity. That's one other thing we try as much as possible to do, even to make sure so that our roads are clean. Recently, we still in progress. We are distributing waste baskets so that people will not, from vehicles be throwing dirt out of the road. So the provision is ongoing. We are using the unions, the transport unions, to distribute this waste basket to different buses and tricycles. Again, you see, the traffic control plays a very pivotal role in checking accidents. If you can see in the state, we have less accidents. Right from the yellow tide period till now, we have very minimal accidents. The reason being that we have effective control mechanisms set in place, and that we now use to control traffic. Thank you.
Let's go.